Firmino! What a strike that is!
Paquetá in the bottom corner. What a start for Graham Potter and West Ham.
Full crew!
Paquetá always tends to go the same way. Is he going to go again towards the near post as we look at it to get West Ham back on level terms? Very coolly done. And on an afternoon of Aston Villa dominance, West Ham have parity. First goal of Julen Lopetegui's reign.
Over the back of Mitchell there, but the referee happy with what he saw now. Wan-Bissaka. Good surge from him, and he drags West Ham into the Palace half. All his support is really running away from him right now, but all of a sudden there's room for Jarrod Bowen. He lays it into Paquetá, doesn't hit it cleanly. Now Fulkrug, can he set his feet? Souček strike! West Ham into the lead! Well, he just pops up in the right place at the right time on so many occasions. And it is West Ham United who strike first here this afternoon.
Well, he's been a threat all afternoon, those late runs into the box.
Here's Eza. Can he find some space? He's crowded out by Rodriguez, and now Kilman striding forwards, and he rides the challenge of Wharton. He's got Bowen out to his right, and now Bowen has the ball. West Ham looking threatening. Jarrod Bowen looking to make it two! Glorious finish by Jarrod Bowen! 2 goals in quick succession for West Ham United, and they are on course to give Julen Lopetegui his first win in charge of the club. It was a brilliant breakout led by Max Kilman, and Jarrod Bowen cashes in, and Crystal Palace have got it all to do in the final 18 minutes.
Bowen, is there a way through? Kudus! Oh, it's deflected in by Bowen in the 88th minute of the game. West Ham United might have just booked their place in the third round. It's been a long time coming. Relief, the overriding emotion around the London Stadium.
Touch the ball inside the opposition penalty area, but will they be able to rectify that now? Stickout with Jarrod Bowen coming forward. Oh, and it's in for an own goal of Diaz. And the Hammers almost out of nothing are back on level terms.
Skipper drills a lovely ball across the 6-yard box. Diaz feels like he has to go for it. Diverts it past his goalkeeper. Mario backs off. Dangerous ball from Bowen. Diaz, the unlucky defender.
Took a little nick though on its way, and West Ham will have a throw, and it's that Soufal to Bowen connection again. Bowen keeps it alive. Danny Ings rescues a point for West Ham. In the nick of time, Danny Ings strikes. Well, they've left it late, but they're going to leave Craven Cottage with something here this afternoon.
Cresswell takes, Kilman is close to that one, hits it on, surely it is in. It's an own goal in the end. May have been Kwanzaa that put it in his own net, but West Ham United will not care. It's a messy corner, but it's a corner that's led to the visitors in front at Anfield.
Well, Liverpool were desperate to stop Kilman getting a challenge on this. I think he's shot it with him, he's not looking at the ball. And Kilman does really well just to get something on it. And he's onside, and then it's just a mess.
Waymo very tight to the touchline, and he can't find a way past Paquetá. Still Paquetá here. Into Bowen, laid off by Souček. Bowen back to Souček now. Antonio, can he make room to strike? Souček's in there, and West Ham United are level. Yet again, Thomas Souček in the right place at the right time. Well, they made a dreadful start here this afternoon, but now West Ham are back on level terms.
Well, it's the scruffiest of goals, isn't it? But it bobbles into the back of that net nonetheless. And Thomas Souček finds himself in there. Great play by Paquetá initially on that far side. He won the ball back, wrestled possession, and then he's trying to play a little 1-2 here. The Bowen's just flicking it around the corner, and there's Souček. He's Johnny on the spot, and it's 1-1.
I think the fact that we had lots of London derbies, we didn't tend to think that Ipswich was a derby, but it is for the Ipswich fans, and it's a big game for both teams today.
Calvin Phillips giving the ball away for Ipswich. Here's Bowen. What a start! Mikel Antonio inside 50 seconds. Calvin Phillips, who was on loan at West Ham during the second half of last season, dallied on the ball in midfield, and Ipswich have been punished from the off.
Well, it's just the thing that West Ham needed, a good early goal, but they give the ball away in midfield, like you say, Tony, and then look at West Ham quick on the break, though, and that's Jarrod Bowen has to take full credit for that.
Together again, Muslin Johnson out of the way this time. Emerson has done well to dig out the cross. Antonio! But West Ham will not be denied. And neither this time will Mohamed Kudus be denied.
Super play down that left-hand side, and Kudus redeems himself. It was a great leap, actually. As the ball bounced up, I thought, how's he going to get out there to get that one back down? But it's a fantastic leap. Emerson did well on that left-hand side, and West Ham probably deserved to go in the lead at half-time, but he goes.
Muric, a heavy first touch. Recovered well to get the ball away from Antonio. Bowen now. It's a third for West Ham. And yet again, Ipswich creating their own problems. Muric had Antonio charging him down. And then it was Jarrod Bowen who was able to cut inside and to get beyond Phillips and to put his shot beyond the reach of Aro Muric. Antonio. Here's Bowen. Paquetá arriving. And Paquetá scores. West Ham on the verge of making a double substitution. But now, Lucas Paquetá has surely put the game beyond Ipswich's reach.
Rodriguez looking for the overlapping Emerson. Just made a burst into the penalty area, but Emerson unable to find him. Here's Kudus. Bones peeling away. Unfortunate time for the stumble. Back in by Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Udoki's got to be careful in the penalty area. Must be for Kudus! West Ham United score! Well, Kudus' shot was saved by Vicario in a similar position a few minutes ago. This time, the Canadian found the sweet connection, and it's a well-earned sit-down from Mohamed Kudus as West Ham United take the lead at Spurs.
Have only conceded 9 in the Premier League all season, but the majority of those have been scored from within their own 6-yard area. Bowen. And bundled in by Crescencio Somerville. His first West Ham United goal.
Well, if anyone deserves a goal, it's him.
Who's going to keep their nerve? It's Bowen! Controversy and drama at the London Stadium.
It's a danger. It's over him. But it's headed in with real power, and it's a typical postcard from the Czech Republic from Thomas Souček. That's what he does. And West Ham have scored from a corner.
I'll tell you what a delivery this is into the area.
In front. Paquetá. forward for West Ham here. And it's in. Well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who once scored here for Manchester United, has scored for West Ham United. And West Ham lead 2-0. Well, they've had to see off plenty of early pressure in this second half. And they've bounced forward and come up with a second goal of their own.
Soler. Nice ball, Wan-Bissaka. One back for West Ham. And Wan-Bissaka, who scores once in a claret and blue moon, has now scored 2 weeks running.
What a ball to him as well from Soler. It's hard to have a kick in this first half. West Ham have had to do plenty of chasing.
Emerson, and it's another one back for West Ham. And we've had 4 goals in 6 minutes, 2 to each team.
It's raining goals at the London Stadium, and this is a beauty.
Bowen. Somerville touched in, 1 back. And absolutely no sense of celebration surrounds Füllkrug's trot back to the halfway line.
10 corners to none, and the Wolves vulnerable. They've survived the 10. Just feel that any moment that might change. And it has changed. It's been looped all the way back in by Thomas Souček. Well, that has broken the tension here. And a bit like Chris Wood's header at Old Trafford on Saturday. It took its time to get there, but get there it did. Vital for West Ham, vital for Julian Lopetegui. Somerville's shot was blocked. Lovely control by Kudus. Now Bowen, his speciality. It's his speciality, all right. How timely is that? How talented is he? Jarrod Bowen, the captain, sets the example. And West Ham have the lead back. This is the team that really likes playing on a Monday. West Ham United now being sight of another Monday victory if this goes in from Lucas Paquetá. Nonchalant. What pressure is there? None for him. He's a player who hasn't perhaps punched his weight this season, but that penalty will put him back into the spotlight. Tyler Adams penalised, and Lucas Paquetá did the rest.
Yeah. Here is Bowen. Through the centre now, and Bowen going for goal! And it is in! Kudus was there, and West Ham have equalised! Bowen, restored to the centre-forward role, was at the heart of that move.
Here's Alvarez seeing more and more the ball is the Mexican. Moving towards the far post, there's Souček once again. Perhaps they've thought about coming. It's flicked on him and put into the back of the net. And West Ham lead. Füllkrug and Bowen both celebrate. I think it was Bowen who got the final touch. And perhaps against the run of play, the Hammers are in front.
Alvarez, Souček, and Füllkrug! Rare moment of positivity in front of goal for West Ham United. They've created moves of potential today without a finish until now.
There's a chance Somerville to break for West Ham. He's into the Villa penalty area. Igor Maatsen squares the ball. Paquetá! In the bottom corner! What a start! set-up from Somerville, and West Ham United lead here at Villa Park in the FA Cup third round. 9 minutes gone, it's Villa 0, West Ham 1.
Fantastic start.
Listen for Stanley Lukic, and oh, it's an opportunity, and it's a goal. Brilliantly taken. Carlos Soler driving in his first West Ham United goal. West Ham's second best for so much of this first half. But what an effort by Carlos Soler. They've got one and they're looking for two. Kudus now. And still he goes on. Wan-Bissaka. It's Tomas Souček. Well, having done nothing for half an hour, Graham Potter's team have got two in little more than 2 minutes.
It's incredible, Tony, isn't it? Really incredible. As you said, they've not really done anything, West Ham, and then 2 goals within a space of 2 minutes. Just incredible stuff.
Kelly is getting readied for Fulham. Oh, problems for Leno and problems for Fulham. They can't stop doing it. Lucas Paqueta has been able to restore West Ham's 2-goal advantage, and it's another Fulham gift. But they're in trouble in the first half when Soler scored, and Leno making a horrible error.
Another one for Villa, and that will do. West Ham going to grab it and send us into a frantic last period of the game.
There is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Kudus. Edson Alvarez. Just in the moment to steady himself. What a great delivery that is! What a goal for West Ham United! And not for the first time today. Emerson have stolen into the back post. This time he scores!
Well, there's the answer to that question. It's West Ham. Brilliant cross. And a really well-controlled header from Emerson. Because in that position, sometimes you're thinking about heading it back across the goal.
Was a mistake here by Colwell, and Bowen is back. And West Ham lead at Stamford Bridge. A bad mistake by a player Graham Potter knows only too well, and he's helped his old boss out here totally inadvertently.
West Ham bring it out with Bowen. That's it through to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, good ball in, and Bowen is there to meet it! Well, well, well. East London celebrations in the north. Jarrod Bowen stoops to give West Ham the lead just before the break.
Bowen has kept going. Just trying to check back. He's won it back. Souček's a great turn. There's Alvarez at the near post. It's out to Cresswell. And it's put in by Souček. There was a moment where time seemed to stand still and the goalkeeper pushed out the shot. But there were plenty of takers there for West Ham United. And Tomas Souček, on his 30th birthday, marks the event with the opening goal. And they have done. Well, this Jarrod Bowen who's squeezed it in. Who else? It didn't seem a pathway to 2-0. But 2-0 it is. he knows, not just the fact that the goal has been scored, but the timing of it, the nature of it.
Is there a goal coming at Goodison? Paquetá. Bowen. Picked out Souček. And there is the goal! And he's scored a few this season! Thomas Souček, who was about to be replaced, has left a big mark, a big stamp on this game, and West Ham have the lead at Goodison.
Ward-Prowse's corner! That's a substitution for West Ham to level things up. A German off the bench. And it's 1-1. Kudus clips it in there. His home drought is over. And West Ham United have turned this game around. And the changes seem to have done it.
Paquetá. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's in! No more than they deserve. West Ham United back on level terms. Andy Robertson knew that he had to deal with the cross, and he's inadvertently put it past Alisson. The hammers are level. A hammer blow for Arne Slot.
Ahead of him, he finds James Ward, Nicholas Füllkrug, who can find Jarrod Bowen here. Jarrod Bowen driving forward for us. And Bowen! Doing what he does best. A breakaway West Ham goal. And just like in December when these two went toe-to-toe, it's Jarrod Bowen who makes it 1-0.
Quick, incisive, just what the Dogs are ordered at the start of this second half, and it makes the game look a lot easier, doesn't it?
Wan-Bissaka. Bowen, no one's gone with him. Jarrod Bowen puts it in a great area, and Kudus puts it in the back of the net. Well, Brighton switched off. Well, Mohamed Kudus and West Ham cashed in. 1-1.
Well played, Jarrod Bowen.
Wan-Bissaka finding Bowen.
And in! Thomas Souček stoops. And for the first time, West Ham lead at the Amex.
He has been a threat all game. Thomas Souček in the box, in the air. He's lethal.
Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Angle strike. Doesn't matter. West Ham level. Beautifully taken by Jarrod Bowen. Where would they be without him? Terrific run and a terrific finish.
Cresswell. On from Wan-Bissaka, and he has it back. Chance to cross or maybe shoot. He finds Kudus. Hamad with the lunging challenge, and it's in! Fired across goal, and Thomas Souček wheels away in celebration. West Ham United took a chance, fizzing it into the penalty area, and they got their reward.
Well, that is a fantastic goal from West Ham. Really was, back to front. Must have been 20, 25 passes.
Game starting to open up after a fair spell of caginess in the first half. Ugarte robbed of the ball. Kudus with Bowen in support. Decides to go on his own. Helped out by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And Bowen for two! 1 minute, Manchester United were attacking. The next minute, the ball is in the back
brilliant goal from West Ham. Well worked, well earned, well fought for. But Manchester United are just causing themselves problem after problem. It's all their own doing, Manchester United, and it's a product of modern-day football, certainly a product of this current Manchester United team.
Chris Wood, there's nobody coming to support him. They're all staying back behind the ball. West Ham get it back again. Paquetá to chip it forward. And Bowen! Oh! What a strike that is! There's a twist in the plot late on here. Jarrod Bowen with a super strike for West Ham United.
Oh, it's been given away by Morsy. Ward-Prowse to put West Ham in front. And not for the first time this season, Ipswich creating their own problems. A gift from Sam Morsy. Done again by Bowen. Back with Bowen. There's a gap for Bowen, and it's one that he's found. Superbly struck. In 4 games now for Jarrod Bowen, and he's done at Portman Road what he did against Ipswich during the first half of the season. An assist and now a goal, a terrific goal. One back by Rodriguez. Kudus. Rodriguez again. Kudus. Brilliant finish. And that surely now has seen off Ipswich Town's Premier League challenge. Class and quality showing in the end, and Ipswich creating their own problems again.